Good morning. This is Father Stephen Kelly from St. John's Church in Detroit. We're continuing our series of daily morning meditations, where we generally look at one or another of the lessons that are assigned for morning or evening prayer, what is known as the daily office lectionary. And today for Saturday, let's take a look at the lesson that's assigned for morning prayer, the second lesson from St. Paul's first letter to the Thessalonians. We're at chapter number 5, beginning at verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. You yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us, who are of the day, be sober, putting on the blessed breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation. For God hath not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Jesus Christ, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Wherefore, comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. And of course, there's an ongoing imagery throughout scriptures about darkness and light, because in daylight, especially before the advent of electric lighting, of course, things just couldn't get done at night, right? Things by candlelight were harder to do, and so one had to be extra cautious. You trip and stumble in the night because you can't see what's in front of you, and of course people sneak up and attack each other at night because, again, you are unprepared and not ready. And so Paul is able to build on this imagery that we as members of the body of Christ live in the light, right? One of the things that Jesus Christ describes himself as is, I am the light of the world. He that believeth shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. So light and brightness has to do with our membership in the body of Christ, the idea that we want to walk and do what is good and what is right. And so St. Paul, of course, builds on this theme, talking about darkness and light. He said, look, those who are intent on evil, those who are drunken, do those things at night. But the other part of the issue also is about watching and being prepared, because here Paul's talking to the Thessalonians about the preparation for the coming of the end of time, which, as we know, St. Paul and the other disciples really believed was going to happen any moment. Jesus said, just to be prepared that he's coming back, and the angels say, just as you saw him going up, you shall see him return again. And so they assumed that, in fact, this would happen within their earthly lifetime. Although, of course, we talked yesterday or the other day about how St. Paul prepared the people in case those who have died before would go ahead, that, in fact, it's general resurrection. They, too, would be united with their mortal bodies. So don't worry if you go to meet Jesus first before Jesus comes back. But here, Paul's talking about being vigilant and being watching, to be ready. It's easier to see in the light and to be prepared. And we have nothing to fear because we are people of faith, that when Jesus returns, it is very, very good news. So today's Saturday, no public worship today, but our Trash to Treasure sale does continue today from 4 to 11. So if you are downtown, I hope you'll come and check out the items that we do have for sale. Also, I want to give thanks to Almighty God for the anniversary, believe it or not, the 4-year anniversary of my emergency surgery in Finland, where they removed 2/3 of my large intestine. That was quite an adventure, and thank you all for your prayers then, and for God's grace and mercy, and my continued good health for that. Let's be ready for worship tomorrow here at St. John's, right? 7:30 morning prayer, 8 o'clock Holy Communion, 10 o'clock Holy Communion, and 5:30 evening prayer with the opportunity to receive communion. And God willing, tomorrow we'll see you in church, but may your Saturday be a day full of prayer and of blessing.